Hey everyone! In today's video, we are diving into one of the most unique and fun heroes in Marvel Rivals, which is Squirrel Girl. If you want to master her abilities, combos, and best strategies, this ultimate guide will help you dominate the battlefield. So now let's jump right in. So who is Squirrel Girl? So Squirrel Girl aka Doreen Green is a fast-paced, high-mobility fighter who excels at hit-and-run tactics. So summoning squirrels and overwhelming enemies with speed and agility. She's great for players who enjoys long-range combat with tricky movement options. So now let's move on to her abilities. So his normal attack is called the Burst Acorn. So to shoot this, you just need to click your mouse like this to kill the enemies. One of her abilities is called Squirrel Blockade. This is simply not toss. So it throws an explosive acorn that deals area of effect damage. One of the best use of this ability is to poke enemies from mid-range, finish off low health opponents, or interrupt enemy abilities. It launched an acorn to unleash squirrel guards, imprisoning the first hit enemy. So next ability is called Mammal Band. It reloads burst acorns and can use an ability without cooldown once in a short duration. Next is Tail Bounce. It is a high-speed leap that lets her jump onto walls and quickly move around on the battlefield. Best use of this ability is to dodge attacks, reposition, or escape danger. It also lets you flank enemies and attack from unexpected angles. She rockets upwards with a bounce of her tail. And her ultimate or the special ability is called Unbeatable Squirrel Tsunami. It summons a horde of squirrels to charge forward, dealing damage while bouncing against structures. She calls in a swarm of squirrels to attack enemies, dealing damage over time. The best use of these abilities to swarm tanky enemies to wear them down or force snipers and supports out of their positions. So one of her team-up abilities is called Web Acorn. So Spider-Man gives Squirrel Girl a web bomb and she can launch it to unleash an explosion upon contact with the environment or an enemy, briefly immobilizing and damaging enemies caught in the blast. So in the suggested combo, first unleash Burst Acorns to whittle down enemies, bounce into position with Tail Bounce, just click on L, Shift, then pin enemies down at just the right moment with Squirrel Blockade. And refresh your ability cooldowns in a snap with Mammal Band. So one of the advanced tips and tricks that I can give you is use walls to escape. Many enemies struggle to hit airborne targets, so jump on walls and reposition. Next is to time your ultimate wisely. Don't activate unbeatable mode too early. Wait for enemies to be distracted. Next, mix up your attacks. Alternate between not toss, summon squirrels, and melee attacks to keep enemies guessing. And that's everything you need to know to master Squirrel Girl in Marvel Rivals. Now if you found this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe.